listening to the Outer Banks This Week podcast, a place for people to hear what's going on up and down the beach and get the truth about what really goes on around the Outer Banks. So, here we go.
All right, thank you so much, Lexi. Outer Banks This Week podcast, episode 2610, and it's all brought to you by Kelly's Automotive in Manio. I saw a picture of Kelly the other day on his Facebook page, and he's sitting there behind his computer, looking like a boss, looked like he had a cigar hanging out of his mouth, hat on, sunglasses, freaking stud. And that's a good-looking dude right there. I say that in a completely heterosexual way. I love that guy. And I'm telling you, he loves finding cars for people like you. He and Dakota and the whole crowd over there would love to wrap you in a vehicle, whether it be a car, truck, SUV, if you need a work utility vehicle, heck, if you need a shed, if you need a greenhouse. It is the season, is it not, to be green? I think things are starting to turn green. We just had St. Patrick's Day weekend. I'm telling you, they would love to do that for you. I know this. I am a customer of Kelly's as well. Check him out online at kellysobxauto.com. And of course, we love our fine folks over at Outer Banks Pest Control as well. They are helping power this vessel, the Outer Banks This Week podcast. I will tell you, it was funny story real quick. They do all the pest control treatments here at the office. I mean, whether you have a home, an office, whatever, they'll do all the treatments. They'll handle it all. They'll do all the extermination, the eradication, whatever you need, the relocation. I mean, they don't kill everything. They kill a lot of things, but they don't kill everything. My boss was in my office the other day, though, and I happened to kill a wasp that had been flying around in my office, and it happened to stick to my Outer Banks This Week. What would you call this? Like, it looks like a beach towel on my wall, and it's stuck up there, and he's been there for probably a year, and I named him Larry. And the boss came in, he goes, do we need to call Outer Banks Pest Control? I see you have a wasp up there. I was like, nah, that's Larry. I killed him about a year ago. He's my mascot, and he got the biggest kick out of that. But, me and Larry, we hang out every day. When I think all of my friends hate me, I know I always have Larry. But back to what I was saying. Outer Banks Pest Control can handle all of that. And, of course, my boss first thought, hey, do we need to call Outer Banks Pest Control? That's the first thing that needs to roll off of your tongue if you have a situation like that in your home, your office, whatever. Outer Banks Pest Control, and you can find them online at outerbanks-pestcontrol.com. Oh my gosh, we are on the other side of St. Patrick's Day weekend. What a beautiful weekend we had. Weather was nice. I mean, we had a cold snap hit us. So you remember me talking in the last episode of the podcast of how the weather in March is interesting? Well, just last week, in the middle of the day, I want to say it was on Thursday, the day that the podcast drops. I want to say that, it was Thursday. It was beautiful, 70 plus degrees out here. In a matter of hours, it went from like 75 degrees to like 40 degrees. And that's no joke. You can ask anybody around here. Again, this is that March weather that I was telling y'all about. I mean, everybody they say in like a lion, out like a lamb. Well, it's like in like a lamb, kind of like a lion right now, because while I'm recording this podcast, it's in the afternoon on a Monday, and we got some gnarly thunderstorms rolling through our area right now. We've got, you can add the people up in Hampton Roads, God bless them, they're dealing with it. All the way down to like Wilmington. It's a gnarly line of thunderstorms that's like rolling through our stretch of the neighborhood right now. So this is part of March. This is March. Okay, we're actually getting a taste of March on the Outer Banks. Again, I love what we had, and we're in for some more warm weather. It's only going to get warmer from here. We're heading on into summertime. Spring is right around the corner. A few days it'll be spring, or the actual technical spring, whatever. What is it, the 22nd or the 21st of March? I can't even remember. But regardless, warm weather's on its way. But we're actually getting a taste of March weather right now, okay? And I'm not convinced that by the time the end of March rolls around, like March 30th, or what is it? Yeah, is there 30 days in March? Yes, there is. I'm not convinced that when there's 31 days in March. 30 days has September, April, June, and 31 days in March. By the time we get there, I'm willing to bet that we will have had some more gnarly weather. Mark my words. Mark my words. You heard it first right here on the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Well, coming up in this episode of the podcast, I'm going to go through some events, but I will tell you that you're going to notice this week that there's going to be some random episode drops. You probably already witnessed one, the Blackbeard 500, or the Blackbeard 500, listen to me, the Blackbeard 100-mile race. Probably already heard that one. We got another one that's coming out, my buddy Greg Smerdell. We're going to check in with him and see what he's been up to here lately, okay? We're going to see how he's been. I mean, people say, oh, Justin, you have Greg in all the time. Well, Greg's doing a lot of cool stuff. He's a cool guy, and he's always doing fun things. And I want you to know about him because I guarantee you there are things that you would like to be a part of, participate in, go see, whatever the case may be. I'm telling you, that's why I have Greg in as often as I have, because he's just doing a lot of cool stuff. So that answers that question. But then I've got that, and then I also have coming up this weekend, I'm going to be at the Blackbeard, the actual race that's taking place. I'm not going to the start line in Corolla, but I am going to be at the finish line at the Rec Tiki Bar in Hatteras Village. So if you're going to be part of the race, or you're going to be down that way, come pay me a visit. I'll put you on the mic. We can talk. It'd be fun. Okay, so there's that. And then coming up next week, I've got the boys from the May fishing tournament that's taking place. Oh gosh, it's eluding me right now. Mr. Timothy Bates is going to kick my butt. But they have their big fish, Battle Scar Outdoors Offshore Open. That's what's taking place at the end of May. And I had those boys in here a few weeks ago talking about that. I'm going to put that out next week. So again, lots of episodes. It's that time of the year. Everybody wants to be a part of the Outer Banks This Week podcast, to get their events out there and to do lots of fun things. All the fun things. Everybody's starting to wake up, and now they're like, oh, now they want to talk to me. They didn't want to talk to old Justin on the Outer Banks This Week podcast in January. They want to show up now. And you know what? I'm okay with that. In fact, I encourage it. Okay? I love it when I have great people in here on the studio to talk to me. I love being on location to talk to other great people. Again, this is what the podcast is about. Fun things to do on the Outer Banks that you can be a part of, and that's that. Okay? Okay. I'm going to jump into some events here in just a few moments, but before I do that, got to give a shout out real quick. I want to shout out to my guy Clint Godwin over at Farm Bureau in Manio. Now, again, there's another one. Justin, why do you always shout out to that guy? Well, here's why I'm shouting out to him today. And it's not because of all the great rates and all the money he can help you save by doing your insurance with Farm Bureau. I am going to shout out to him right now because he's got me all jacked up right now on his new energy drink. It's called Sport Fisher. I'm going to give you a little clip of that here in just a few moments. You can find him online at sportfisherenergy.com. And he's got me this. It's got 3 different flavors. He's got cherry lime, which is called Depth Finder. Depth Finder cherry lime. He's also got a orange, orange citrus, and then he also has a Scuppernong grape flavor. So you can find them at many different locations on the Outer Banks, but you can also find them online at sportfisherenergy.com. Let me take a sip. There we go. Keep the energy rolling. This cherry limeade, though, is game changer. I like the other 2 flavors, too. Don't get it twisted. But that cherry limeade, woo, son. That's some intense stuff. That's really, really good. It's got great flavor. And let me tell you, it's got me rolling right now, if you can't tell. So I want to shout out to him real quick. We're going to take a quick break, though. But before we do that, man, did I hear about a guy having a party this past weekend. And I'm going to let him tell you all about the party. A little taste of what's to come this summer. Checking in with my boy and yours. You know who it is. Let's hear it from Matty P.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Matty P, back with another edition of OBX After Dark. Now, this is a little special edition. I haven't gotten full swing of things yet, but this episode is brought to you by the Jolly Roger. That's right, y'all. They're sponsoring OBX After Dark again. They're located at milepost 6 3/4 there on the beach road in Kill Devil Hills. If you're looking for a nice hot meal first thing in the morning, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, doesn't matter. Carolan's got you covered. Check out their menu at jollyrogerobx.com. Let me talk to you. Look, man, your boy Matty P's had a long winter. It's been cold. It's been chilly. But I'm sitting here in the parking lot of the Outer Banks Sports Club getting ready to hit chest day on this crazy nice Monday morning. It's 64 degrees out. We had a little bit of rain last night. No big deal. It ain't no thing. But look, let me tell y'all where I was at this weekend, man. Shoot. your boy Matty P had to make an appearance for St. Paddy's Day weekend. And I was down there at the parade there in Nags Head, or wherever it was. I don't even remember, man. Your boy Matty P had a little bit of too many green beers, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, your boy Matty P popped out for the parade. It was a good time, you know, all the cool little floats. You know, shout out Kelly's. I miss that place. I used to go there, get a hot dog after the parade back in the day. But your boy popped out to Jolly Roger last night, and you already know what time it was. Look, man, they had a decent crowd, and if I had to give it a BPL, I'm going to start off strong this year. BPL at Jolly Roger, St. Paddy's Day weekend, 8.4. 8.4, that's a fair score, y'all. Look, man, I'm looking forward to hanging out with y'all this summer. Stay tuned, we got some things planned. Y'all holla at your boy if you see him out. And that's been another edition of OBX After Dark with your boy, Matty P. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet!
I'll tell you what, Matty P is, dude, he's ready to get back to work. I talked to him over the winter a good handful of times, went and lifted weights with him a good handful of times. I mean, you heard him. He was at the sports club doing this, but he talked about how great of a weekend he had hanging out for St. Patrick's Day weekend. My guy is ready to rock and roll, and I'm going to try to go. I know I said this last summer. I couldn't pull it off because I was just too daggone busy, but this summer, I'm bound and determined to get out with your boy Matty P and go do some stuff, all right? Yeah. Matty P is something else, man. I love that guy. Some kind of good. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun summer with Matty P. All right, quick break. When we come back, we're going to jump into some events. When lines are tight and the bite is on, you need fuel that keeps up with the action. Introducing Sport Fisher, the drink built for anglers and adventurers who never quit chasing the next big catch. With bold flavor and serious kick, Sport Fisher keeps you energized from the first cast to the last run offshore. Whether you're chasing tuna, marlin, largemouth bass, or just for a great day on the water, crack open a can and fuel the catch. Grab yours today and learn more at sportfisherenergy.com. Sport Fisher, because legends don't run out of energy.
Frisco Woods Campground, a family-owned gem for over 50 years, offers a perfect getaway on Hatteras Island. Whether you prefer tent camping, electric water sites, RV spots, or primitive camping cabins, there's something for everyone. Guests enjoy free hot showers, a refreshing pool, and breathtaking sunsets over the Pamlico Sound. Nestled in nature yet close to local attractions, Frisco Woods Campground provides a peaceful retreat with modern comforts, making it an ideal destination for outdoor enthusiasts and families alike. Book online at the Frisco Woods Campground.com. Frisco Woods Campground, 50 years of memory making on Hatteras Island.
Teachers Lair Marina in Hatteras Village is the closest spot on the Outer Banks to the Gulf Stream. Just inside Hatteras Inlet, Teachers Lair is fully loaded with bait, tackle, ice, snacks, and drinks for your fun-filled day out on the water. Want to get rigged up to catch the big one? Lee and the gang in the tackle shop can outfit you to catch whatever is eager to get hooked. To see the marina, the tackle shop, or to book a charter, go online to teacheslair.com. Teachers Lair Marina in Hatteras Village. Your fishing venture awaits.
All right, let's roll on into some events, and all these events can be found online at OuterBanksThisWeek.com. Let's take a look at this coming Friday the 20th. Oh, man, I think we've got some different things. There's live music going on at the Outer Banks Brewing Station. Same thing at Froggy Dog down in Avon. You could also, the Spring Equinox Bourbon Dinner. Okay, Cafe Pamlico, I want to welcome them back to be a part of the Outer Banks This Week family. Cafe Pamlico in Buxton, I love that place so much. I spent my 40th birthday there, had dinner with them. Wonderful people down there. They got their Spring Equinox Bourbon Dinner. So March 20th, celebrate the spring equinox with the exact moment of balance between winter's rest and spring's awakening. I invite you to join a culinary journey that tells the story of the season's change. Our talented chefs and mixologists will bite by bite, sip by sip, guide you through the earthy depths of winter to vibrant first blooms of spring. There's seating. There's one seating at 6 p.m. and reservations are required, and they can be made. Oh, gosh. They already need to be made. If you haven't made them yet, you need to make them. But I mean, I'm willing to bet if you roll up there and they got a seat for you, they're going to let you stay. They're going to let you come in there. So check out that. Okay. Yes, you need to definitely do that if you're down in the Buxton area, going down to Cafe Pamlico. Trivia night at Whalehead Brewery. DJ going on. A big party at the Lost Colony Tavern in downtown Manio. And DJ Gustavo is going to be at Jack Brown's in Kill Devil Hills. Let's take a look and see what's going on. There's still more things. And I know that there's stuff going on at Jolly Roger, too. We just don't have it populated on our site just yet. So you rest assured that the Jollies has got a bunch of stuff going on. They're having their big annual Easter egg hunt. Is that this Saturday? No way, bro. Dare County Parks and Rec? Saturday, March 21st, 10 a.m.? No way, bro. That's too early. But hey, it's what they're doing. 10 a.m., Westgate Park, Manio, big Easter egg hunt. That's always a fun one. They just throw them eggs out there and the kids, they just have a ball. It takes them I think they told me it takes them like an hour and a half to 2 hours to put all the eggs out. And it only takes the kids maybe 5 minutes to pick them up. That's insane. That's pretty cool. But hey, that's going on at Westgate Park coming up this Saturday at 10 a.m. in Manio. Again, there's lots of different things. Singo going on at Juan Cheese Marina. There is also the other brothers. The O brothers going to be at Lost Colony Tavern on this Saturday as well from 2 to 5. So there's different types of activities going on this Saturday that you're going to want to be a part of. Again, I'm actually going to be on Saturday down at the Blackbeard's Revenge 100-mile race down at the Rec Tiki Bar. So I'll be down there doing that Saturday evening. You want to hang out with me? That's where I'm going to be, down there. Looking on into next week, there's open mic night at McGrath's Burger Shack, Brews and Bingo at Whalehead Brewery in Corolla. There's After Hours Book Club on Tuesday, March 24th from 6 until 8 at Buffalo City Distillery in Point Harbor. The Running Club, what is this? Jack Brown's, I think I talked about this last time. Jack Brown's Running Club is going to be meeting up on, Tuesday, March 24th, starting at 6. Trivia, of course, there's Trivia Night with me. Yes, your guy right here with the Outer Banks This Week podcast at McGrath's Burger Shack on Wednesday nights. You can't forget about that, okay? That is where I'm at Wednesday night starting at 6. You want to have a good time? That's where you're going to have it, guaranteed. Looking on in, there's trivia nights, there's live music. Jeremy Russell is going to be next Friday. Let's look at next Friday, the 27th already. Jeremy Russell, going to be Buffalo City Distillery. I know you hear me like really promote that guy a lot. Well, I love Jeremy, and he's a great dude, and he's a great entertainer. And I guarantee you're going to walk away from there being like, Justin was right. Jeremy's awesome. So go see Jeremy at Buffalo City Distillery from 6 until 9 on Friday, March 27th. Saturday, March 28th, there's another egg hunt. We've got lots of things. So Family Rec Park is going to be doing their egg hunt from 11 until 1 for Parks and Rec on Saturday, March 28th from 11 until 1. That's when they're going to be doing theirs over there at Rec Park. There's also going to be an animal egg hunt at the aquarium on Saturday, March 28th. See, we're getting closer to Easter. All right. There's what's going on at special guest? Oh my gosh. I remember. Okay. I heard Mr. Buddy talking about this up at Buffalo City Distillery. All right. So Cousin's Maine Lobster Truck, they're going to be on site at Buffalo City Distillery March 28th from 1 until 7. I would suggest trying to get your orders in early if you can, because from what Mr. Buddy was telling me, stuff don't last long. It does not last long at all. So if I were you, I would encourage you to either get up there or get up with Buffalo City Distillery and see if you can go ahead and get orders in now. Because that doesn't Saturday, March 28th, 1 to 7. Okay. Cousin's Maine Lobster Truck. And I've heard that they're out of Raleigh, and I've heard that they're absolutely fantastic. So there's that. The Ramble's going to be at Jack Brown's at 9 o'clock on Saturday, March 28th. And looking on into Monday, March 30th. Oh, gosh, lots of different activities with open mic night, brews, and bingo. Oh, got to mention this, Sunday, March 29th. Swine and Brine Pop-Up. Okay, this is going on at Vicky B's in downtown Manio. So money raised. There's going to be going to benefit NC Catch. Okay, there's going to be pork, oysters, and sexy sides. There will be an indoor and outdoor feast, local oysters, live rhythms, cash bar, and good time. $50 for adults, $15 for kids 12 and under. And that's from 11 until 3 on Saturday. Is that right? Yeah. Sunday, March 29th from 11 until 3. So there you go. I'm going to try to go out for that, to be honest with you. So, again, all these events and more can be found online at outerbanksthisweek.com. Oh, gosh, that's really going to do it for this episode of the podcast. Again, lots of standalones, lots of special edition podcasts coming up in the near future. I got a lot of things that are coming down the pipe, and I'm just going to go ahead and just start rolling them out as I get them. So keep that in mind. Keep your FM dial, which nobody really does anymore. Nobody has an FM dial. Nobody listens to FM radio anymore. I got Sirius in my car, and I listen to podcasts. Okay? That's how I roll. But regardless, keep this podcast number one. Leave me a rating on whatever podcast platform you use. I don't care if it's good, bad, or ugly. Just leave a rating. Who cares? If you like it, great. If you don't, let me know. And you can also do the same thing by emailing me at justin@outerbanksthisweek.com. Do that. Let me know if you want to hear something. Or give me a call, 252-216-2797. Would love to hear from you, okay? Summers are right around the corner. I want to make sure I give you guys everything you want and more. It's the stupidest tagline in the history of ad writing. Anyway, all right, I'm out of here. Have yourself a great and wonderful rest of your week. I got more episodes coming your way. Rolling them out, y'all. I'm rolling them out. So I will see y'all again in the very near future. Good Lord willing. And the creek don't rise. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
This has been another epic edition of the Outer Banks This Week podcast. Follow us on social media and be sure to listen every Thursday for a new episode.